Our next topic is AI, artificial intelligence, enables the machine to perform tasks requiring human intelligence, revolutionizing industries with applications like natural language processing, predictive analytics, and autonomous system. Mr. Srini will delve more on this topic.
Now, let's talk about these emerging technologies, especially artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning, and others that we keep hearing about. Let's understand what is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is any technique that enables machines to solve a task like the way humans do, like they would like to think like a human brain does. And machine learning, on the other hand, are algorithms that allow machines to learn from examples without being explicitly programmed. Give them a lot of labeled data, learn from that, and then solve unlabeled data. So machine learning is the way machines work. So these are all part of the overarching umbrella of the analytics algorithms. Now everything is being called artificial intelligence, right? So the artificial intelligence can be broadly classified into machine learning on one hand and deep learning on the other branch. And machine learning itself will have more categories, which we will talk in a later module. Well, let's delve into what is artificial intelligence and how it works. So artificial intelligence basically involves deep learning algorithms, which are either a convolutional neural network, which is CNN, or a recurrent neural network, or RNN. These are the two types of algorithms, programs that constitute part of deep learning in artificial intelligence. And everything else will be part of either of these two categories. So in recent years, you would have heard about a lot of reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning is a methodology that is used extensively in training large language models like ChatGPT and others. So it will learn from unsupervised data, but it will also be learning from a human feedback loop. So that is a reinforcement of the truth, the source truth. So machine learning learns about patterns. Artificial intelligence tries to mimic how the way humans solve a problem. And reinforcement learning mimics the human learning through trial and error. So those are the three basic things that we need to understand. And a good strategy for deploying artificial intelligence is to understand what it can do, what are the challenges that we face, and how these can revolutionize the technology landscape that we have. So the objective of artificial intelligence always have been to replicate human brain cell capabilities, including common sense, intuition, and course correction. The main challenge is human brain operates differently. It efficiently operates with minimal data, while machines require vast amounts of data for them to learn. And another key challenge is understanding the hidden layer with neural networks responsible for human-like processing. So what we don't see hidden inside the layers is called hidden layer, and that changes or affects how the way the output or outcome comes. So deep learning methods since 2015 enable handling of images, videos, and more. They're called multimodal algorithms. And the challenge with deep learning is lack of explainability. You cannot understand why a certain output has been created by these model, or it has biases or sometimes ethical issues. So artificial intelligence, while is very helpful for its applications in art and design, healthcare, entertainment, media, retail, in fashion industries, even real estate and architecture generation, automotive, research and development, and marketing and advertisement, it has its uses where you can personalize content, text, image, videos, customize virtual assistants for each individual users, and enhance customer interaction. You can create a digital twin who will answer on your behalf just like you did for without any break or interruption. right? In operations, you can create task list, automate the workflows, and optimize the resource allocation. In IT and engineering, software engineering especially, writing the code or translating the code, writing test cases, and accelerated development, or improving the code quality by using Copilot as your sparring, digital twin, improves the quality, improves the turnaround time, and reduces the bugs. In legal, doing the research in enormous amounts of case laws and documentation and synthesizing and drafting those into a final dossier that can be reviewed by a human helps eliminate a lot of manual work that used to be needed. Even in risk management, companies use to scan the documentation, summarize the reports, and highlight any of the potential risky areas in the compliance and accuracy assurance. In pharmaceutical industry, for example, accelerated drug discovery, or decrease in understanding of a time it takes to understand a particular disease and aid in discovering new chemical structures is accelerating the drug discovery. AI and generative AI has a lot of potential business use cases, and it is revolutionizing our business landscape we are all experiencing. It also has its challenges, and we need to keep some things in consideration. For example, accuracy, right? So AI models are prone for errors. They may not produce, they may produce inaccurate information, incorrect facts generated. Inappropriate content, sometimes it may be biased towards a certain thing, or it may be inappropriate in certain situations, photos, videos, and text all together. There are systemic biases, like there are unintended bias which is in data source will be transferred to the model, right? And the model will continue with the same bias. Like fairness and accuracy is not known for these models inherently. We need to teach them. And company norms, intellectual property violations, or the values of a company, ethics, ethical considerations need more significant scrutiny, because the content produced or output produced by these AI models may not conform to those. And intellectual property has becoming an issue. There are cases where companies are suing these large language model companies like OpenAI and Azure, others, that their rights have been violated by reading and training AI models based on their content. So while AI is changing, transforming our society, we all need to be aware of the challenges of it poses, and we need to use responsible AI in business interactions.